Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Just setting up my stuff. Hello, hello. Hello. All right. Today we doing the board for Thanksgiving. So literally, hey Manuel, Manuel, what's up, man? All right. So what am I doing today is literally getting the shot list, as you can tell right there. I'm doing the shot list. I'm filming with that camera. So pretty much I'm gonna do the overview what we're gonna be doing. But the most important thing in here is gonna be we're gonna be filming um, a Thanksgiving dinner. A lot of people think in order to have a good Thanksgiving dinner you have to spend like thousands or maybe like a couple hundreds. Literally, you don't. I think the most expensive is the turkey, but keep in mind if you want to do the turkey. Personally, I don't like turkey. I just don't like it because it's a hassle. You have to just prep it. You have to brine it for at least a day, like 24 hours. And plus, you have to be checking in the oven. I don't like that thing. I just don't like it. Actually, my clients don't like it as well as much. Then we rather with my client buy the smoked turkey. I think the smoked turkey it's a really great option if you don't want to go, but it becomes more expensive. So the most important thing, I need to move this chair out of my face. So the most important thing here is I'm gonna go through these. All these is gonna be shot in 3 days, which is crazy. I'm a little crazy. And then the funny part is gonna be hopefully no, not today's Friday. Friday, Saturday, tomorrow, Sunday. I'm thinking I can kill these the whole board by Sunday. Because I'm gonna be focused only in filming. That's it, nothing else. Just film, film, film. Alright? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the list in explain what I'm gonna be doing in step by step, and of course, saying it and doing it is a totally different world. Uh, and the most important thing it's you can create a menu if you really plan it. It doesn't have to be very expensive. It can be cheap and a great meal. When I say great meal, it's very simple but very tasty. We're gonna focus on actually for these I'm gonna do chicken instead of turkey. I'm gonna brine them as I was doing turkey. So I'm gonna kind of do the same process, brine the day before, and they cook it on the day of the Thanksgiving, right? Because it doesn't take, especially chicken, doesn't take that long. But of course, for the purpose of making this video, I have to make it like a week before. All right. So okay, so this is the shot list that I have. Stay with me, bear with me, and then so as you know, I can show you. So pretty much what I'm gonna do here is very simple, straightforward. It's gonna be 10 episodes, and we have it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Right? Thanksgiving dinner. The title is Thanksgiving dinner. Right? So the first one, the way I'm planning it, or the way I'm thinking about it, it's again, it's very it's not too complicated. It's very straightforward. So for the kitchen, I'm gonna explain about the shots and the menu. I'm gonna explain in the end. All right. So the opening shot, of course, the kitchen. Trying to do the apron. I'm sorry. And then of course we have the oven, we have the stove, we have the cutting boards, and all that. I have all the equipment here. So pretty much it's gonna be all that the opening. In the second episode, it's gonna be talking about why are we doing this? How much money you're gonna spend? Again, if you're planning your Thanksgiving, it don't have to be too crazy expensive. It can be literally less than 200. And when I'm saying less than 200 because right now the prices are way up, and you can buy it at any store, literally. That's my goal. My goal is to provide something simple that you can make it at your home with little bit of money and with the equipment that you have, literally. That's my purpose. Making sure that you're trying to do your meals with less money and less hustle with a great product. So, and the second one is gonna be, talking about the menu. We're gonna make the menu together. We're gonna develop the menu. This is for the shot. We're gonna develop the menu right there. So we're gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna do turkey. I'm gonna do chicken. I'm gonna do caramelized carrots. I'm gonna do green beans. I'm gonna do mashed potato, and I'm gonna do gravy. And probably I'm gonna do. I'm thinking to do macaroni and cheese. So we have six platters, right? So 6 plates. And then in the third episode, I think the third one is gonna be the third one is gonna be after I'm making the menu. It's gonna be me making the me going to the store. Like do the shopping. I'm gonna share with you. Literally, it's not too crazy though. Like go shopping, but I guess people want to see that. Definitely, I'm gonna do it. What's the veggies? How do I get my carrots? How do I get my potatoes? How do you get my turkey? Or like in this case, it's gonna be chicken. So how I'm gonna get all that, right? We're gonna go shop the product. For these particular stuff, I'm gonna go to Sprouts. I don't know if you have Sprouts, but you can go any grocery store, literally. Because again, my goal is to get very simple stuff, straightforward, nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, just pure flavor. This is gonna be the third one. The fourth one is gonna be me talking to the camera, medium shot. Dollar Good is gonna be it's about planning, shopping. Okay, so in the fourth one is gonna be planning. What is important to plan because you save time. What's important? Why is important to create a menu because you know what you're gonna do. And then when you plan things, everything comes smooth, literally smooth, smooth. There is things you can prepare. There is things you can prepare ahead. For example, you can peel the potatoes, you can peel the carrots, you can even well, you're gonna brine the turkey if you want to do turkey. Personally, I love chicken. Turkey is not my thing, but chicken, literally, you're gonna kill it. What I'm saying you're gonna kill it is because I've done it many times. In the way you're gonna marinate it, the way you're gonna roast it, it's gonna be important as well. So turkey, not turkey, chicken. All right. So this is the fourth. The fifth is gonna be the ingredients. Again, laying up all the ingredients. We have the carrots. Laying out this table. We have this. We have that. Set up everything, and then in the fifth we're gonna get let's see. The fifth, we're gonna get okay. Actually, that was the fifth. Sixth is gonna be branding the putting the so the sixth is gonna be like explaining after you create the menu, after you do your shopping, after you do all that, it's time to start shopping or start doing what it's gonna take longer to cook, and because again you want to have everything ready by X time. Let's say at 6 p.m. Everybody is gonna eat at 6 p.m. So one thing that I do, again, planning is important, is I brine the chicken or the turkey the day before, 24 hours, and then even I can peel the carrots, the potatoes, and all that, and I can start working. For example, since we're doing chicken, it still is gonna be 3 hours in the oven. So what I do is, why is it important to make the list? And what is gonna go first? If you think about it, right? First thing first, it's gonna be the chicken because it's gonna take 3 hours in the oven. The second one is gonna be cutting the potatoes and start boiling the potatoes. The fourth one will be, I think, the carrots, because the way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna caramelize. I'm not gonna, blanch it. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm gonna kind of saute in a small, slow cooking with a lid cover, a little bit of butter, a little bit of maybe rosemary, thyme, and butter, of course, maybe a little bit of honey, and roast it slowly, caramelize. And that's why I love my carrots. But why? Because I want to get all the sweetness and the flavor from the butter, right? So that's gonna be, so that's the process. Chicken in the oven, start boiling your potatoes and start cooking the carrots, and then the last thing you're gonna do is the gravy. Why? Because the gravy you're gonna use it from the juice that the chicken is dripping. That's the juice you're gonna use for the gravy. So that's why it needs to be last, right? The rest of it can be in between. And again, if you plan it early, let's say you're gonna start cooking like around noon because you wanna have a ready by 6. So you have 5 hours. In 5 hours you can do everything. Literally, you can do everything. Again, if you plan it. And then by 5:30, you have your table set. Now, another thing. Think about it. I'm gonna set it up everything in here because everybody in my family is gonna come and they're gonna eat it over here, right? And I got on the plate, they're gonna go, right? So I'm not gonna set it up table. Think about it if I'm gonna set it up a table. If I'm gonna set it up a table, like the napkins, the forks, the plates, and all that, I can set it up the day before. Then I have to do the nothing the day of Thanksgiving. So you can prepare the day before. So again, you're thinking ahead, thinking and a day in advance, not on the same day, trying to run around like everybody else, trying to get everything together. No, that's not the goal. The goal is to get everything before so you can have a very nice Thanksgiving, right? So and then seven, brine, for the brine, all that, do prep, whatever you need to prep. The A one is the day of the event will be the 8th. So the day of the event, you get up early, you get your meal. The important thing over here is you gotta eat. Because if you don't eat, you're gonna be starving. You're gonna be mad. I get mad, especially if I don't eat, right? So who's there? Nobody's there. All right. Okay. So so you gotta eat, right? On the night, it's about like the night is gonna be again after you think all that, right? Now you have to think about it. Oh, shoot, I'm not in frame. What the heck? Why am I not in frame? Hold on. Something is wrong right now. Let me talk to you. All right. Sorry, something went wrong. I didn't see that one. Okay. So the night part. So it's gonna be set up. So where you're gonna be um, You're gonna be thinking about it cooking and all that. Now you gotta think about it, how you gonna plate it. So it's very important as well. How you gonna plate things and what kind of platters you're gonna use. You might gonna use your pots, pans, or you have a white tray, white platters, whatever you have, or maybe like just a regular big platters. Whatever you think you have to set it up in your table if you wanna do family style. Regular Thanksgiving is family style, meaning that everybody gets whatever they have, right? All right. So think about it in that. After you set it up, that's gonna be the number 10 is gonna be the final product. So like when you kind of overview the everything you did from grocery shopping, menu planning, timing, start cooking, setting it at the table. Uh, we just have everything together. And now that's gonna be the last part where you're gonna have all the meals in the middle of the table. Everybody is gonna enjoy. And that's what we want. We wanna make sure we're gonna transmit that, all these, that it's a lot, it sounds a lot. Literally, it is a lot. But again, if you plan it correctly, you take your time, you go to the grocery shop the day before or 2 days before, you all do all that, easy peasy, nothing to worry about. And guess what? You're not gonna overspend a lot of money. So that's the thing. So think about it like that, and then yes, I guess. So anyone has a questions, please share it in the right there. But if not, see you in the next. And this is gonna be insane. I hope you can, I hope you can watch it. And I hope you can learn from this. I really hope. It's gonna be great. Thank you. Alright, so I think that was it. So no. Are you cooking for Thanksgiving? I guess no. Alright. Okay. So we have all that. Hey Elliot, what's up man? Sorry dude, I was focused on sharing the stuff with people. So we're good. So see you on the next guys. See you on the